boots on the ground on the bayou. Yogi, Roth, Allstate, Adamson. There are worse places to spend New Year's Eve than Bourbon Street in New Orleans. We are here for the Sugar Bowl, Washington and Texas. Tomorrow on New Year's Day. This is a fun city. There are people who are having a really good time here on Bourbon Street.
Yeah, have you gotten your rest for New Year's Eve?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
We got a big party to get ready for, not only tonight, but possibly tomorrow night. That will bleed into even the 8th of the year, potentially, for UW.
We hope so.
Yeah,
we hope so. And I just got to say real quick, a shout out to the Washington fans who made the trek. I got in late last night at the airport, and it was all purple and gold. I'd say a pretty good mix today, walking around this afternoon. Texas fans and UW fans, but they brought it. They came far. They're ready to roll. So tell me what we're looking for tomorrow. What have you found since you've been here since Media Day?
Well, I think being around the players, being around the coaches, being around the fans, they've really embraced the idea of the adversity this team has gone through all year. Right? They have 9 sixth-year seniors. They've gone through multiple injuries that have ended previous seasons. You've got a couple walk-ons that have earned scholarships like Jack Westover, who was a big part of this program. This coaching staff that is in their second year, this team that has gone through multiple head coaches, coming off a 4-8 season. I mean, think of all those storylines. Roma Dunze, punctured lung. Jalen McMillan and his knee that he's dealt with. I just think this fan base has embraced that too, of like, hey, we've met adversity, whether it be you're an underdog, again, as in tomorrow. And I love that. I think everybody we see from UW, there we go, right? They
we got
love
some dog
this.
fans, and they should. They should be enjoying this.
Let's go, baby. There we go.
And one of the things I think that we heard from both head coaches at their press conference this morning is that you never know when you're going to be back in a moment like this. Yeah. So to embrace it. And yes, the focus, it's intense, but like, you got to enjoy this. And if you can't enjoy this, then I don't know, you're doing something wrong. That's all I got to say. All right, who wins tomorrow night and why, Yokes?
Well, I think when you're looking at the fan bases, probably UW, just because they're going to bring it. We know that, as you referenced. But I think on a serious note for the game, I think Washington wins it. I think, to me, they've been through the most out of any of these teams in the playoff. I think they've got all the seniority that we referenced with those 9 sixth-year seniors. They have players that have really developed throughout this program. Braylon Trice, Edefua Yola-Fashio. I mean, there's so many guys, and you look all across the front seven, the offensive line. We know about the playmakers, but I just think they're going to be too good for too long. I think the firepower for both teams kind of mirror each other. You got Steve Sarkisian, the former head coach of UW. I mean, love the drama. And here with Kalen DeBoer, their systems, I think, the two most dynamic in America in terms of how they put offensive players in position to win. They have dynamic quarterbacks, playmakers on the outside. Like, this will be a blast back and forth. But at the end of the day, I think UW does what they've done so many times this year, which is win tight, win late behind a guy who his entire team thinks should have won the Heisman Trophy and Michael Penix Jr. So I just think that they're too much for too long, and they get the dub, and Seattle's going to be going crazy, and this street, with us included, we'll probably not sleep after
hopefully enjoying it. Yeah, 13-0. It has been a memorable season. 1 win away from playing in the national championship. The winner of tomorrow night's Sugar Bowl gets Alabama or Michigan on January 8th in Houston. And as Kalen DeBoer said, we didn't come this far to come this far.
Amen. You didn't come this far to come this far.
I didn't come this far to come this far. I came this far to keep going and going to Houston. Happy New Year's. Stay safe out there. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go
Find
Dogs.
your beats. Have a great night.